Good morning to everyone present out here. Honorable MD Sir, respected Principal Ma'am, esteemed teachers, dear parents, and my fellow students. I, Chaitanya,
And I, Akshita.
welcome you all to our Class 11th and annual function, a celebration not only of talent and teamwork, but also of human curiosity, perseverance, and scientific spirit.
Today we have got an opportunity to honor a man whose accidental discovery changed the world, Sir Alexander Fleming, the pioneer behind the world's first antibiotic penicillin. His work has saved millions of lives and revolutionized medicine forever. Fleming's story reminds us that sometimes the greatest discoveries come not from perfect planning but from open minds and watchful eyes.
Through our performances today, whether it be drama, group discussion, or dance, we aim to highlight not just his life and discovery, but also the message it brings. Never stop being curious. The story of penicillin isn't just a scientific triumph, it is a story of observation and patience.
As we begin this special morning, I warmly welcome our Honorable MD Sir, respected Principal Ma'am, all the directors, our dear teachers whose constant guidance shapes us every day, my fellow students and the ever supporting parents who stand by us through every step. Thank you for being with us as we celebrate learning, creativity and inspiration.
So, sit back, relax, and let us take you on a journey through time into the life and legacy of a man who gave the world its first miracle cure. Let the function begin.
It's time for the prayer. Please get up, join your hands and get ready for the prayer.
Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high. Where the knowledge is free. Where the world has not been broken up into fragments. By narrow domestic walls. Where words come out from the depth of truth. Where the mind is led forward by thee. Into ever-widening thought and action. Into that heaven of freedom. My Father, let my country awake. Thank you.
Thoughts shape our actions, and actions shape our future. To guide our thoughts today, I now welcome Ishneet to present the thought of the day.
Great discoveries often begin with simple observations, and Alexander Fleming noticed a tiny mole, and that curiosity led to penicillin, a medicine that has saved millions. Now let us remember, a curious mind can change the world. Thank you and have a thoughtful day.
Good morning everyone. Today we proudly present a skit on a man whose accidental discovery changed the world of medicine forever. Sir Alexander Fleming, the discoverer of the world's first antibiotic penicillin. Our play will take you through his life, struggles and the moment that made him a true savior of mankind. Scene 1. In the fall of 1928, a man returned from vacation to his small cluttered lab. What he was about to discover would change the course of human history.
Oh, I left the windows open. Again, these petri dishes must be completely ruined. Wait, what's this? Merlin, see this.
Back from the Scottish Shining. I see. Let me guess. Bacteria party while you are away.
Look closely at this dish. See this spot here? Mold. But observe, every single Staphylococcus bacterium around it is dead, as if a circle of death surrounds it.
That's incredible. Do you think the molds kill the bacteria?
Yes, I do. There's something in that mold that repels. To be precise, kills harmful bacteria. We have stumbled upon something present in nature all along, and we were blind to it.
What will you call it?
Penicillin, derived from the mold Penicillium notatum. It's not just a name, it's a whisper from the microbial world telling us we don't fight alone.
Scene 2. Weeks have passed. Fleming's discovery is incredible, but without purification. Penicillin remains unstable and unnoticed.
Sir, have you heard back from from the pharmaceutical lab.
No, they've dismissed my letters. Too unstable, they say. Too difficult to purify.
But the results don't lie. The staph stain vanished under its effect. Gonorrhea, meningitis, its work.
This world doesn't reward potential, Merlin, only results. I'm a bacteriologist, not a chemist. I can prove that it kills, but I cannot make it survive on a shelf.
Then maybe you need help. Otherwise, one day someone will take up your forgotten discovery and build on it.
Perhaps I have done what I could, and now it's up to time.
Scene 3. More than a decade later, a team at Oxford stumbles upon Fleming's old research. What follows will spark the antibiotic revolution.
Gentlemen, I have read Fleming dusty paper from 29. One line stood out, mole inhabited staphylococcus. What if we did not ignore that?
I have been experimenting with purifying the substance from the mold. It is incredibly unstable, yes, but not impossible.
I have figured out the acid-base balance. If we can maintain pH precisely, we can stabilize it just long enough to extract usable quantities.
Then let's do what other would not. Let's revive the idea and give it legs.
And give Fleming the credit he deserves. He saw what others ignored.
Scene 4. With penicillin finally stabilized, the team prepares for its first human trial on a critically ill patient.
This boy's infection is spreading fast. If the penicillin works, it will be a miracle.
Let history note, this is the first person to receive penicillin intravenously.
Doctor, his fever has reduced. Infection is receding.
Remarkable. It's as if the infection is being washed away.
A war won with no gun, just mold and will.
Scene 5. In 1945, the world recognizes 3 pioneers who changed medicine forever.
Today, we honor 3 people, Sir Alexander Fleming, Howard Florey, and Ernst Klein, for their role in the discovery and development of penicillin, a medicine that has saved countless lives in war and peace.
I thank you, not for the honor, but for listening. Penicillin was not my invention. It was present in nature all along. I merely noticed it. However, I must warn you, misuse of this medicine could lead to resistance, and then we would be fighting a smarter and stronger enemy. Use it wisely. Respect what nature has given.
Scene 6. Antibiotics turning deadly infection into curable diseases.
Doctor, I have been so weak, fever and cough. Will I be alright?
Don't worry, it's just a bacterial infections. Earlier, such infections were very dangerous, but today antibiotics can cure them.
Antibiotics, what do they do?
They fight and kill the harmful bacteria in our body. The first antibiotic, penicillin, was discovered by Sir Alexander Fleming. But remember, they should be only taken on doctor's advice, never carelessly.
Thank you, doctor. Now I feel hopeful.
You're welcome.
From a forgotten petri dish to every pharmacy shelf in the world, penicillin was the first whisper of hope in a world once plagued by infection, all because one man paid attention. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Sometimes it's not the grand actions that leave the deepest impact, but also the tiniest gestures, a smile, a kind word, a helping hand. Our next performance is a poem recitation by Aseem Gurkirat that reminds us that big changes often begin with small acts, and even the smallest gestures hold the power to touch a heart, to heal, and to inspire.
Greatness begins in small things.
They said it's just a moldy dish, a stain, a mess, nothing to wish. But Fleming saw with different eyes, a spark beneath cloudy skies.
He didn't work for fame or cheer. He worked in silence, year by year. No trophy shined, no crowd had snuck, yet history brought to what he had done.
So when you think you are far too small to ever rise, to ever stand tall, always remember, one quiet glance can give the world second chance.
Great minds don't roar, they often bloom in simple lap, the modest room. They fail, they fall, but never stop. They reach the sky from rock bottom drop. So dream your dream no matter how far, whether it's science, art or star.
Don't wait to shine, don't wait for sign. Even a mold can read your life's line. Fleming proved this truth so clear. You don't need power to lead or steer.
Just courage, heart, and will to see what other missed might set you free.
So rise today and make it count. One spark of faith can move a mount. Greatness begins in small things, like dreams, mold, or hidden wings. Thank you.
Good morning everyone. Today we are here to witness a thoughtful and informative group discussion on the topic that changed the course of medical science, the life and discoveries of Sir Alexander Fleming.
We often talk about scientists like Newton and Albert Einstein, but Alexander Fleming deserved to be remembered just as much, not for the formulas, but for saving life. His discovery of penicillin, a first new antibiotic, changed medicine forever. Before antibiotics, even a simple cut could turn deadly. Today we shall explore how Fleming's discovery saved the world, not by an accident, but through brilliant science and curiosity.
Alexander Fleming was born in 1881 on a small farm in Scotland. Though his beginnings were humble, his mind was sharp. He studied medicine in London and joined St. Mary's Hospital as a bacteriologist. He was known to be quiet, observant, and curious, traits that would later help him notice what others might miss. But his journey to discovering penicillin wasn't immediate. It took years of working in the lab, experimenting, and failing.
Fleming believed that the great discoveries often come not from the big experiments but from small observations. He once said, "One sometimes finds what one is not looking for." This philosophy guided his work. He wasn't trying to discover an antibiotic. In fact, it was a complete accident. But when the moment came, he recognized its importance, and that's what made him different from others.
In 1928, Fleming noticed something unusual in his lab. He left a petri dish of Staphylococcus bacteria uncovered. A mold had grown on it and the bacteria around the mold had disappeared. Mold was Penicillium notatum. While many scientists might have thrown it away, but Fleming investigated, he found that the substance produced by the mold could kill the bacteria. He called it penicillin. This was the birth of antibiotics.
Penicillin is a substance that kills harmful bacteria without harming the human body. Before its discovery, infections like pneumonia, tuberculosis, or even infected wounds were often fatal. With penicillin, doctors could now fight these illnesses effectively. It became the first antibiotic in history that truly transformed the healthcare. Fleming's work laid the foundation for modern medicine.
Penicillin didn't stay in the lab during World War II. It became a life-saving tool for soldiers with infected wounds. After the war, it was mass-produced and millions were saved from its impact. Penicillin became known as the wonder drug and its impact is still felt today in hospitals and clinics.
Fleming's discovery inspired other scientists to search for more antibiotics. Soon, drugs like streptomycin, tetracycline, and erythromycin were discovered. Each had different paths and fought different kinds of bacteria. Thanks to antibiotics, we could perform surgery safely, treat tuberculosis, and save premature babies. None of this would have happened without Fleming's penicillin showing the way.
In 1945, Alexander Fleming received Nobel Prize in Medicine or Physiology. Along with two scientists, Howard Florey and Ernest Chan, helped to turn penicillin into a usable medicine. Fleming remained humble throughout his life. He didn't chase fame or money. He only cared about science. His biggest concern wasn't success, it was responsibility.
Fleming was ahead of this time. In his Nobel speech, he warned that if antibiotics were overused, the bacteria could become resistant towards it. Sadly, his warning became true today due to misuse of antibiotics, like taking them without prescription or not taking the dose at proper time. Bacteria are evolving. These superbugs are now immune to drugs. Fleming saved our life. He also told us how to protect future generations.
We owe it to Fleming to treat antibiotics with respect. These drugs are not like paracetamol or vitamins. Misusing them make useless over time. People should avoid taking antibiotics for viral illness like cold or flu. Doctors must prescribe carefully and patients must follow their instructions. If we don't act now, we may enter a post-antibiotic era where even a small infection can become deadly again.
Alexander Fleming didn't just change medicine, he changed how we think about science. His story teaches us that curiosity, patience, and observation are just as important as intelligence. He noticed what others ignored. In a time when labs were filled with machines, Fleming reminds that discovery often begins with human eye, a caution, and a bit of courage to look more deeper.
Even today, doctors call antibiotics miracle drugs, and it all started with one man and a contaminated petri dish. Fleming's discovery has saved more lives than any war has taken. He gave us time to live, heal, and fight disease. Let us never forget the responsibility that comes with that gift. Fleming didn't just discover a medicine, he gave the world hope.
Saving one life is like saving the whole world. Sir Alexander Fleming saves millions and still saves life every day. Thank you.
In a world full of challenges, music gives us strength, and what better way to spread hope than through a motivational song that reminds us to never give up. So now let's welcome Harleen Kaur as she is going to perform a soul-stirring motivational English song that speaks of hope, strength and determination.
I really wanna be anybody else. Hey, you make me insecure. Told me I wasn't good enough, but who are you to judge? When you're a diamond in the rough, I'm sure you got some things you like to change about yourself, but when it comes to me, I wouldn't wanna be anybody else. I'm not beauty queen, I'm just beautiful me. You've got every right to a beautiful life. Come on, who says you're not perfect? Who says you're not worthy? Who says you're the only one that's hurting? Trust me, that's the price of beauty. Who says you're not pretty? Who says you're not beautiful? Who says? It's such a funny thing how nothing's funny when it's you. You tell me what you mean, but then if I think out the truth, it's like a bug of fire that never gets to see the light. Keep you beneath the stars, won't let you touch the sky. Na 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 na. Thank you.
Please welcome our talented dancers as they present a classical performance that capture the enchanting Ras Leela of Radha and Krishna, a divine interplay of love and devotion expressed through every graceful step.
की लहर लहर ओढ़निया लहकी रुनक झुनक जब चुड़िया खनकी रुनक झुनक जब चुड़िया खनकी लहर लहर ओढ़निया लहकी मृदंग खनका मान गई राधा मान गई राधा मान गई राधा
A very good morning to everyone present here. Today we are here to talk about an issue that might seem small at first glance, but can leave a big mark on students' life: excessive absenteeism from school. School is not just a building of bricks and walls, it's a place where dreams are shaped, values are built, and knowledge becomes the foundation for the future.
But when students start skipping schools, they are not just missing classes, they are missing opportunity. Through this play, we are dreamed to show you how external absences can lead a big gap in learning and loss of discipline and even affect the student's career.
Now let's welcome the students for a mesmerizing street play.
आइए सांस लीजिए थाम, मस्तिष्क को दीजिए थोड़ा विश्राम और लगाइए पूरा ध्यान।
जागो जागो जागो, सुबह हो गई जागो। आलस को त्यागो, जागो।
इतिहास रचाओ,
जागो। भाई देर हो गई, जागो।
भाई दौड़ लगाओ,
जागो। आ गया है सूरज, जागो। गुम हुआ अंधेरा, जागो।
अरे स्कूल नहीं जाना?
तुम सोए क्यों? तुम्हारी बस निकल गई, तुम सोए क्यों?
जल्दी है जाना,
तुम सोए क्यों? लेट हो गए, तुम सोए क्यों? तुम सोए क्यों? तुम खोए क्यों? तुम खोए क्यों? तुम सोए क्यों?
सोचा था एक दिन से क्या होगा, थोड़ी नींद ले लूं, थोड़ा चैन पाऊंगा, पर हर दिन एक एक कर कटता गया और ज्ञान का सागर पीछे छूटता गया।
अनुपस्थिति केवल छुट्टी नहीं, यह कल की कमजोरी है। हर छूटा हुआ पाठ भविष्य की अधूरी कहानी है।
बताओ, क्या कोई सपना बिना मेहनत पूरा होता है?
नहीं होता, नहीं होता।
जो कल सीखा जाना था वो आज कठिन लगने लगेगा। छोटी सी चूक बड़े सपनों का रास्ता बदल देगी।
कक्षा में ज्ञान का कराना, हर दिन आना यही है बहाना। छोड़ो अनुपस्थिति की कहानी, बनाओ मेहनत अपनी निशानी। कभी बुखार, कभी आलस, कभी छोटी सी वजह, इन्हीं बहानों ने छीना ज्ञान का असली मजा।
कक्षा का हर एक दिन होती है, अनुपस्थिति से वो डोरी टूटती है।
सोचो अगर किसान एक दिन खेत ना जाए, सोचो अगर किसान एक दिन खेत ना जाए तो फसल का क्या होगा?
नुकसान होगा, नुकसान होगा। वैसे ही अगर हम स्कूल ना जाएं तो ज्ञान की फसल कैसे उगेगी? नहीं उगेगी, नहीं उगेगी। एक
हर सीख बनेगी हमारी ताकत जो बनाएगी भविष्य की मजबूत इमारत।
तो आओ मिलकर वादा करें, मेहनत करेंगे, अनुशासन अपनाएंगे और अपने सुनहरे सफल भविष्य की आज से यहीं से मजबूत बनाएंगे।
मजबूत बनाएंगे, मजबूत बनाएंगे। तो दोस्तों, अनुपस्थिति का अर्थ एक दिन की छुट्टी नहीं है, ये सपनों की राह में एक बड़ी रुकावट है। तो आओ मिलकर संकल्प ले, हर दिन स्कूल जाएंगे, समय पर पढ़ाई करेंगे और अपने सुनहरे भविष्य की नींव को मजबूत बनाएंगे।
Life is the journey full of experience, emotions and lessons. To express the essence of life through poetry, I now invite Anjali and Satakshi to recite an Hindi poem.
सोचता क्यों है इतना जब मीलों तुझको चलना है, क्षणिक दर्द से क्या डरना, अंबर पर राज जो करना है। रख हौसला, निराशा के बादल भी छटेंगे, इन तेज आंधियों में उन्हें कहाँ टिकना है। संघर्ष कर, तू कर्म कर, वक्त की ये मांग है, मंजिलों के बारे में तुझे अभी क्यों सोचना है। सोचता क्यों है इतना जब मीलों तुझको चलना है, यूं आंधियों से क्यों डरे तू बार बार क्यों मुड़े। जिद को अपनी याद रख, ओलों से तुझको लड़ना है, क्या जीत में अर्जित किया, क्या हार में है खो दिया। इतनी बड़ी है हार क्या जो तू इसी से है रो दिया। यूं बैठकर क्या मिला, उठकर पुण्य संघर्ष कर, जब तक ना निकले आग तब तक चंदन घिसना है। सोचता क्यों है इतना जब मीलों तुझको चलना है। जीवन ही एक संघर्ष है, कभी फर्श तो कभी अर्श है, बाधाएं सच्ची साथी है, उनसे तुझे निखरना है। हिम्मत क्यों हारना, विसारना क्यों राम को, जी तोड़ तूने श्रम किया जब त्याग कर अभिमान को। आज ना तो कल सही, जैसे नदी का जल कोई, धीरे धीरे ही मगर पहाड़ को चटकना है। सोचता क्यों है इतना जब मीलों तुझको चलना है। भटकता क्यों है तू भौतिक सुखों की खोज में, याद क्यों नहीं किया सबको तो फिर भी मरना है। मंदिर से तुझको क्या मिला, मस्जिद में तेरा क्या गुमा, कर्म जो तूने किया है फल तो उसी का मिलना है। सोचता क्यों है इतना जब मीलों तुझको चलना है। थैंक यू।
When words fail, music speak. To share a piece of that musical joy, I now invite Ashmit and Manvi to come forward, sing a heart-touching Hindi song.
she is fire, she is the voice that inspires, breaking the chain, touching the line, her spirit forever flies. Today through every beat and every action, we honor her power and grace, representing our group dance on unshakable spirit of women empowerment.
बेटियां जिन्हें हम जिंदगी की हर खुशी देना चाहते हैं, मगर अपने हिसाब से, अपने टाइम फ्रेम के हिसाब से, जिन्हें हम आसमां दिखाते हैं मगर उतना ही जितना हमारी नजर के सामने हो, जिन्हें हम पूरी आजादी देते हैं मगर इसकी बाउंड्रीज हैं ये भी बताते हैं, जिन्हें हम कहते हैं कि जा बेटा जी ले अपनी जिंदगी, पर साथ ही कहते हैं उसकी सहेली को देखकर कि अच्छे घर की लड़कियां ये नहीं करती, लगाकर के सारी ही पाबंदियां उड़ने को कहते हो उनसे यहाँ, विरासत में जिनको मिली बेड़ियां उनको कहते हो तुम सब यहाँ बेटियां।
दीवारें ऊंची है गलियां है कम, लंबी डगर है पर हिम्मत है संग, पाँव पे छाले हैं सांसें बुलंद, लड़ने चली हूँ आजादी की जंग, बेखौफ आजाद है जीना मुझे, बेखौफ आजाद है रहना मुझे, बेखौफ आजाद है जीना मुझे, बेखौफ आजाद है रहना मुझे। रीति की जंजीरें खा गई जंग, न्याय के मंदिर भी हो गए भंग, जमाना चले ना चले मेरे संग, बोलूंगी हल्ला आवाज दबंग, बेखौफ आजाद है कहना मुझे, बेखौफ आजाद है रहना मुझे।
कहते हैं जब भी शहीदों का जिक्र होगा उसमें नाम भारत के वीरों का होगा, कर रही हूँ अपने आप को उस दिन के लिए तैयार जिस दिन इन वीरों में मेरा भी नाम होगा।
कोई खिड़की तो खुली खुली खुली, तभी ऐसा लगे डरी रात है रात है रात है, डरी 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 दबे दबे दबे, पैरों से वो चली कांच की घास पे घास पे घास पे, काली सी लिपि में हूँ वो कैद थी, ठंडा की मारी हमने गुलेल थी, तारों की चाबी से खुली सफेद सी सुबह 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 सुबह, जुगरी उड़ी नारे नारे पर दिए वो पिंजरा को, वो पिंजरा को, जुगरी उड़ी दिल में घर की है वो पिंजरा को, वो पिंजरा को। कोई ना जाने कि तेरी वो खास थी, सुबह सुबह सुबह